This is Danielle Domzalski, and she works for Livingston County Community Mental Health and for an exclusive group called Wraparound. So I'm just going to ask her a couple questions because I am very interested in their program and doing some field placement work there. So Danielle, thank you for taking the time to talk with me today about Wraparound. First and foremost, can you tell me specifically the work that you do in Wraparound?
Wraparound aims to serve children in Livingston County who are at risk of out-of-home placement. These kids must also be involved in multiple systems, so it can't just be their functioning is poor in one area of their life. They have to be at risk in maybe school, the Department of Human Services, probation. And Wraparound aims to keep children in their community with as much support as possible.
Wonderful. Would you say that Wraparound is a pretty exclusive group to the county, or are other areas within the state of Michigan using Wraparound as well?
Yes, there are other Wraparound programs in the state of Michigan. Every county in Michigan that has a community mental health department will most likely have a Wraparound program. For the larger counties in Michigan with a much greater population than Livingston, they will more than likely contract out Wraparound services to other service providers to reach more kids.
Okay, and you mentioned before that you roughly have a caseload at one time of about 10 different families, and you work as a team, but you also independently work with your clients as well. And can you kind of give me an example of what a day would potentially look like for your group or for you personally?
Yes, we have roughly a caseload of 10. Wraparound is an intensive service. It's a teaming process. It's a problem-solving process. So we are meeting on average about once a week at the very beginning while we as a team come together to formulate a plan. Just as a side note, a team is made up of whatever professional is involved in that child and family's life. It could be mom or dad's therapist. It can be kids probation officer, foster care worker, whoever is important in that family's life. They need to establish what their team looks like. On any given day, in a family team meeting, we will meet for about 1 hour to an hour and a half per week. So I guess it's more of like a week.
Okay, that's fine.
And we always start with positives, things that are going well. Okay. After that, we kind of go into team updates. We check in on our plan. Did team members do what they said they were going to do the week before to move our plan forward? Because again, Wraparound's a problem-solving process based on need. Okay. So we'll check in, we will brainstorm, we will problem-solve, safety plan as needed, and then we always leave with our next meeting. So some days you might have 4 meetings, and then some days you might just be catching up from those 4 meetings. So it tends to look different every day and every week. Okay,
so you would say, Danielle, that your curriculum that you use with your clients is pretty strength-based, the programming. Yeah. So you are starting where the client is.
Absolutely.
And then you're gauging from that point what their goals are and the goals that you collectively come together as a team with.
It's a whole process. So we start off with the strengths discovery of all the things that this family is coming to us with. And we use the strengths throughout the whole process to help build a better plan. If we're pulling on things that they're already good at, chances of the plan working are much greater than if we're coming up with a plan that isn't going to work for X number of reasons.
Okay, and would you say that the population you serve, do you discriminate against any culture, or are you open to serving all populations that come to your door?
Yeah, we certainly wouldn't discriminate against anybody that was seeking out Wraparound services. Because Livingston County is not as diverse as maybe some other counties in Michigan, we don't see as many. We do serve, and I have worked with African American families, we have worked with Hispanic families. Again, the likelihood of coming across minorities is much less in this county, but some kids will come in through foster care, and we do see a minority of a ton of different kids.
That's wonderful. Well, that's great. Do you mind giving me a kind of a quick tour of your area? Okay, thank you. Okay.
just do a quick, right? So really quickly, we're going to take a look at the work areas of the other wraparound facilitators, and this is our little nook at our community mental health.
Great.
Is she in there?
Last year I came on board.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
I know.
And then we'll sweep.
Okay. Wonderful.
I hope that.
So thank you very much for your time, Danielle, and I'm really excited. Hopefully we'll have the opportunity to work with you sometime. Okay.